What were things like after Pearl Harbor?
Well, like I said, we were both very young at that time. I remember hearing about Pearl Harbor. In fact, that happened over there ahead of our time, you know. So it was on Monday when the president was on radio saying that, telling about Pearl Harbor being bombed and that we would now be in the war, that they'd been talking about the war, so now we were in it, definitely, because them bombing one of of course, Hawaii wasn't a state yet then, so it wasn't, it was a territory, but it was still one of the United States' territories.
I know there was a lot of people killed.
Yeah, and that was just the beginning of everything. I mean, that was when my dad went to work for the Naval Air Station and worked most of the war at the Naval Air Station, which was good as far as we were concerned because he was making more money than he'd ever made. But he had to. That was when the draft started and everything. So it was different. Everything was. The boys were being drafted, and everything was rationed, and Mom would send me to the store, and she'd say, "Now don't you lose those tokens, because you can't get what I need if you don't have those tokens." Whatever it was she was sending me after. They were just little red or blue, about the size of a dime. So they were very easy to lose, but they were, I don't think they were paper, they were, I'm not real sure. They were like plastic, but it wasn't, I don't think it was plastic back then. Anyway, you had them in your hand and you knew you had to get to the store with them in your hand, whether you had money or not, because at the grocery store, which was only half a block away from us, we had a bill run from one payday to the next. Dad would go in and pay the bill, and then we'd be ready for the next week. But you could get them without the money, but you couldn't get them without the tokens.